On this week's episode, we go down to Adelaide and try the #1 vegan pizza shop rated by CNN in 2017. I go on a 300k ride, talk about it and not film it, and then we attempt to train through the aftermath by doing a Jay Cutler style shoulder and arm workout. Ciao.
Check, yo. Check, Razor. I'm running with some of the endless flows of pro, I bringing the ruckus. We kill them all, roll the fall, keeping the shit above it. I buzz like a bumble, drop jaws whenever I rumble. You said you write rhymes, but it sound like you got carpal tunnel or arthritis. I might just all night this priceless. So how you gonna change overnight, kid? My style all wild, Chappelle, you flawed now. Sure bound to sink in my waters until you all drown. Revealing you all now, fake casket put to sleep. The young vet, we hold the minds that you foresee. I pull from Long Beach, I call it treason. My to take your soul, kicking shit for no reason. You fools do better off being neutral. Cause I go cuckoo, they see Rio and then I nuke you. Sex and bitch, they call me sutus.
No, back the fuck up. You wait your turn. That's how it's fucking done. You see that? See that shot, bro?
Oh my god.
Come, quick. You a fucker.
God, that doesn't even... Why are you wearing the black thing? Wow, we made it back early 2 hours before.
Oh.
So hot.
Ciao, bueno.
With no sugar.
No, that's the full strength.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
We gonna have a party lah.
Okay, let's go on the AC already. Leave it.
I need to lay on the floor for like 4 hours, Jess.
How's your ass?
It's like, it's not fat enough no more, Jess.
Oh god. You need the shot there.
That was...
Man, if you had the shot, it would make a world of a difference.
That was fucking crazy. I didn't think it was gonna be this hot. Ciao. Wait. I'll update you after Michelle.
See you soon.
Saved my eyes, didn't it?
Your eyes look normal.
I could fully open my... That's the first time I've ever been able to fully open my eyes.
You want hummus?
Oh, let's lay down there. I need a hug.
There used to be a wall here. Shouts to Master Ukwe. Let's take a seat, let's do a ride recap. I went on a 300k ride last night. I started at about midnight. That light's bright, eh?
That's pretty bright. You can... Oh, too bright.
Oh, boom. I'll call you when I'm on my break.
Don't need caller. See you later.
Okay. Ciao.
Bye. I on your light, eh?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
As soon as I left the house, I was like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? Everybody started creeping in. That's what I love about bike riding, especially long distance. Like your legs can feel like complete trash the first 1 minute. And for all, reasonable thought, you would think like, they're not gonna last, eh? But they fucking do. This was like a real good training ride for me. Just to, test out some indie pack methods, see how much water I needed to drink. I got 2 new water bottles. Amazing. You know what I mean? 600ml drink bottles. Over the ride, roughly, the ride was like 12 hours and 43 minutes, 300 Ks. I think it was like 3,300 meters of elevation. I might pop with the Strava up here. Elapsed time was, I think, 13 hours and 59. So it's only about 1 hour and 15 minutes not moving. Ideally, for the Indy Park, I want to shrink that down. But at the moment, I don't really have any gear on my bike. But I felt clear, Jess. You know what I mean? I felt so sensitive to the situation. Like I would see a cow and I'd just get mind fucked by the cow. Or I would just be in deep focus. You just left the body, eh? That's the only way I can describe it to you. You left the body, like you don't even know what's happening no more. I had a lot of coconut water. So every time I stopped, I drank. I stopped twice. I drank about 600 mils of coconut water. Usually I actually was drinking 1 chocolate, 1 plain. Shit's fucking mad. But when you combine coconut water with hot weather, with Oreos and shit and like heaps of water, you feel a bit ill in the stomach. But I wasn't really taking note of the water I was hydrating with at the store. I was just taking note of how much I was putting into my bottles. So 3 liters, I mean, you would need a lot during the day, man. It can be a real emotional roller coaster if you let it. And I think that's what turns people off to it. But it doesn't have to be that way, man. You expect yourself to be happy the whole time. And when you're not happy, you're sad. It's like you're swinging from one emotional peak to one emotional valley. And then wasting all your fucking energy trying to pull yourself out of it. What's happy to you? For most people, it's a nut off in the fucking shower, 4 shots of coffee. It's chemical. It dissipates in like 45 seconds. It's like, it's not a true sense of well-being, or just a sense of being out there and just feeling okay. That's what we're after, man, because then you can't fucking lose. And the situation is always going to be a situation. That's 100% fact. The situation will always be the situation. And your ability to not let go of the shape that you thought the situation would take form in, it just inhibits you from seeing the beauty that's taking fucking place, man. You're just wasting energy and disrespecting the only thing that's really happening, which is the happening that you're in. If your mind is untrained, it'll crack easy. If it's trained, it'll probably still crack. But worrying about the fucking mind cracking is not the point. If it cracks, it's not a big deal. Of course it wants to fucking stop. Of course it's going to be telling you to give up. You've been writing for a long time. It probably thinks that you're going to be doing this for a long time. You're going to die. It wants to conserve energy. But, once again, I'm not my mind. It's liberation in fucking like 4 words, man. This allows you to keep turning the pedals and just focusing all your energy into the pedals. Just remember, it's your shape that creates pain. Bro, you get to the fucking intersection and you're always turning left. It's because you're rigid. I mean, you don't even know how to move smooth or effortlessly. It's like Michael Jackson doing the fucking moonwalk in a difficult situation, lad. You know what I mean? Cunts get mind blown by the body logistics. It's like they can't compute the ability. You know what I mean? I used to get to the wall and kick it down, but it gets tiring, man. So now I just melt my way underneath it. Shape is pain, pain is shape. The true essence of you has no form. The only form out there is the form that you give it. TT bars were phenomenal. You know how safe it feels to ride with bright lights now, Jess? It's like the first time. I feel so privileged. I got glasses now. Have I told him about the backyard? Touch me one more time and we'll fucking chop your hand off. Dude next door has heaps of plants growing. Eats a lot of Chico rolls too. He's good, you know, he's come around though, he's a good dude now. Shouts to Jeff. Show him the fence, hey. We can just walk straight into Jeff's yard and pick plums. Once I make enough Uber cash, Jess, and we have a baby, I'm coming straight back here. You know, I'm Arab, Jess. The fact that I live in Melbourne, my mum lives here, is fucked up enough already. Hey, this is still here. This is still here. Like, look, dude, my mum's an artist. All the lights wrapped around the ladder. I want to show him that photo of him with the AK-47, but I'm scared my mum will get upset. Ciao. Come inside before you bun.
I need to fucking hang the cloth.
We're at B-Spot Pizza Bar right now. It's the #1 pizza bar in the whole of Australia, and it's located on Gill Road next to Chili Mojo's. Let's get into it. Right, the detail in that garlic bread is obscenely well tasted.
What's not focusing?
The camera can't handle it.
When do you ever see actual garlic on garlic bread? I like to have a sustainable approach. I have to get half gyros, half veggie bros. Get this, get the pull, get the pull. Whoa, just you see that, dude? Let's go. The cheese is like a magical creation. It's like if we took a Pegasus and it fucked a unicorn, and then we took the secretions of that interaction, put it in a bottle, and we converted that into cheese. That would be the cheese. Let's move into the Joey Carbstrong special. Oh, dude. This is the shit Ricky Martin wrote Living La Vida Loca to. This is the B-Spot special. I feel like I could dunk a basketball weighing 120. I feel like every single nutrient requirement for my body has been met with this single slice. I literally feel the weight of the world lifted off my shoulders when I hold this pizza, Jess. It's like a counterbalancer. I can't believe we have ducted aircon. They don't put no oil in it, dude. Wait. This pizza makes you lean.
Are you talking to the pizza?
Can they see that cross section?
Yeah, leave it, don't move.
This is a limited edition. That's clean lasagna, right? This is sustainable.
You know, rarely do I leave a place and feel so just satisfied. It's just fuck, man. Ciao.
muscles are feeling super weak after that ride. Pressing's like usually the first thing to go. Even when you lose weight, but when you add it with riding, they go quick. This is the hardest exercise of the week. Sometimes when I'm really down, I just read the 6 rules of success by Arnie, man. It gets me straight back up, eh? I'm starting to feel like I'm from that cartoon ants. I'm not going to try and explain to you what carryover these lateral raises have to cycle, other than it makes up for the gap in fitness. What do you want me to do, huh? You know, Jess, I'm working on getting a zip line hooked up for you, but...
They have it at the mobile side at the airport.
That's a hoist, Jess. The zip lines are the new hoists. That was Joe Cutler, bro. The scalability aspect is huge. You're going to be able to recalibrate to the exact second you're in, man. Especially when you're combining fucking bodybuilding and cycling. Because they're complete polar opposites and they have effect on each other, like you're getting split in between a tug of war. For example, 24 hours post 300k ride. You know, I'm feeling fatigued. So I've got to be able to recalibrate to that situation. You know, I used to shit my pants and fucking watch Elmo all day. I don't do that no more. It's a different situation. I need to get Thomas to come back in a second. Then you're going to come and get the body fat testing, eh?
He needs to do the test.
Take him to the body fat guillotine tester. Wait. That's that advanced curling technique. The extra supination at the top. It reminds me when I was young, I used to watch Rich Gaspari. He had like this mad series. And it was the most useful tip for the side laterals. It's like, make sure you're pouring out a cup. You know, like pouring tea. Like that.
Deeper.
Canes the side delts. Same thing with the curls. Like when you curl, like I used to curl every day when I was in high school. Biceps, triceps, biceps, triceps, biceps, triceps. And like I always used to make sure I really supinate at the top there. You get a mad contraction. It actually fucking works. Today I'm not really getting good contractions because I just feel like a bit zapped. But it is what it is.
You need a bend days.
Wait, I need to tell him something. Wait. Like your CNS isn't going to get destroyed from, you know, hitting failure on a preacher curl with 12 kilo dumbbells. Relative to whatever your strength is, it's not going to get super taxed. So it's okay to push it more, but just, you know, I have wrinkles. We can't escape this shit no more. The damage has been done, so it's okay. We can push it a bit more. I feel like Daria. Remember Daria? You might be asking yourself over the next few days, what's the point of training? Let me put it this way. Merry Christmas. Now life is the most amazing present. Not realizing it is the ultimate form of arrogance, realizing it is the ultimate form of humility. Training is respect. Respect is training. Respect the vehicle you've been given and learn how to navigate the path in it. I'm not the type of cunt to drive a Ferrari with the windows up and the roof down, 4 shots of coffee deep, out of fucking control. To simplify all of that, the point of training is training itself. You don't need to know the specifics just yet. You work it out later. You just need to train. Anyway, shout out to all the brothers and sisters celebrating Christmas out there. We see you. We love you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your mum, share, sister, share, brother, spouse. Facebook. Like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your mum, share, sister, share, brother, spouse. Facebook, I'm Richard. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, fucking YouTube. Like, shout out to my boy H. I'll see you on a fucking tube tomorrow. Like, peace.
Ciao.